Hey guys, what's up? It's Frank, and I'm inside of a house this is a new construction build, right? But you can see that the walls are all completely open. Why are we in here? What are we going to talk about? So there's two things to talk about. There's a prototype walk. If you're going to build the same floor plan over and over and over, what we do is a prototype walk. And the reason we're doing a prototype walk is we are going to have a prototype. It's the house you see. The house you see is going to turn into 50 houses that are exactly the same. All over town, they'll have different front door colors and different siding, but the inside's going to be the same. And the reason for that is you get economies of scale when you build the same thing over and over again. This is going to be a 4 to potentially 5 bedroom house. It'll rent for $450 to $500 per bedroom. And if we build it right, what we're going to turn this into is a cash cow. But you can lose tons of money if you don't have the plan right. So what we do is we build, in this instance, we built 2 side by side because there's economies of scale there. And then we stopped and we all met, our rental team, our construction team, our admin team, and of course our cameraman, to walk the house and look at it together and say, what do we like? What do we dislike? What are we afraid that will cause problems in the future? And let's go around and fix those things, and let's do it now. Because when it's in this stage, it'll cost money to do the work. It'll cost money to fix it. But what we'll do is we'll take the plan, we'll mark it up, and we'll build the same thing over and over again in the most efficient way humanly possible, which gives the customer on the back end, in this case a renter, the best possible product, and us as the owner, the best possible cost scenario. That's what we're doing on our prototype walk. These are the type of things that if you do the lighting and you change the walls ahead of time, you're not cutting drywall and making repairs, and that is a major expense. This way it's nice, efficient, and easy. And this is the difference between mom and pops and one-offs and the professionals and the public builders. Public builders build the same house over and over and over, and they always start with a prototype, and they build it from Florida to Oregon over and over again, and they do it efficiently, and they do everything once because they do something like this. So that's what we did here today. I hope this was informative and helpful, and if you're going to build something more than one time, a prototype walk is huge. Before we get off of this subject completely, let's talk about something that I think could be important. Maybe you're not building the same house over and over again, but you're fixing and flipping something, you've gone down to the studs. The thing you want to do is do a walk similar to our prototype walk with your construction team. Why? You're going to notice things that you got wrong. It's very easy to screw things up on the plan and it's not as good in the field. So if you walk the house while it's opened, before the drywall goes in, you can make changes and make it better. There is nothing worse than doing a fix and flip, getting into drywall, realizing the house is finished, and I've got to cut holes in a bunch of different rooms and fix things that I got wrong initially. So if you do a prototype, great. That's for multiple. You can do the same thing on a pre-drywall walk that we did today with our prototype walk. And what you're doing is you're looking to see if there are any inefficiencies in the plan before you go in the drywall. This is important because if you do it before drywall, you end up saving yourself a lot of money and hassle in finishing the whole house and realizing this corner of the house is a little bit too dark. I don't like the way this is situated, and you have to move things. How do I know this? Because I've done it over and over and over. We screwed it up a bunch. So when I was a much smaller business owner, I would literally do these things by myself, and now I bring a whole team with me. We look at it and we make sure, yes, this is in fact the right move. We're thinking about the right things. If you're going to go rentals, do it with your rental team. If you're going to go retail, bring your realtor. Have the conversation with them before you go in the drywall. These are little hacks. Takes half a day, may cost you a lunch, but it'll save you tens of thousands of dollars over the course of a year if you do it right. So it isn't necessarily how much you make, it's how much you keep. And this is one of the things you can do to keep a lot more money. Hope it helps. As always, if you like what we're talking about, please comment here. And if there's something we haven't answered that you'd like to hear us say, put it here. We have someone who will get back to you, most likely not me, but someone will say, hey, thanks for commenting, and how can we help you?